have come to watch the world's best. Grant Boone, Morgan Pressel, and Nelly Korda, who gave up a shot early. Morgan did this at the par 3 fourth.
She missed the green on the par 3 second, leading to a bogey, but took dead aim here at 4 for a nice bounce back.
Got her to 13 under par. The 5th hole to drop back to -12. That meant Japan's Ayaka Fudue had this at 6 to tie the lead.
Yeah, playing in the second to last group today, but just quietly going about her business.
Winner a couple of years ago as a rookie and trying to win again. Patty Tavatanegat has a win on the LPGA Tour this year. This at 10.
Using her length to take advantage of the easiest hole on the golf course with an eagle.
Panegat to 11 under and within 1. A couple of years ago, Jennifer Kupcho won 3 times. This her 3rd at the 8th.
I love this golf course. Lost last year in the playoff to Roseng.
And Kupcho is in that final group with Nelly and Hannah. Lauren Coughlin's had a terrific season. This for birdie at the 14th. At that lead at the Chevron Championship, tied for 3rd. And bogey-free today, tied for 6th.
Face wide open.
Back-to-back bogeys for Gabby.
Wind trying to switch around, going from helping to almost left to right and trying to hurt.
It's going to be tough to get it close to this tucked hole location. Coming in with a 6-iron, but how softly did that land? What a shot.
At least she has a flat lie, but not much green to work with.
Just a couple of really big mistakes here. Poor drive, poor layup.
Nelly has this for birdie at the 8th.
She does. This putt, though, left to right breaking. Yeah, she never got that high enough.
So when Hannah Green finishes, we are going to have at least a 3-way tie. Now we're looking at, what, 14 players separated by just 2 at the top. And one of them is Ataya Titigan, who shot 74 yesterday, and yet here she is just 1 shot back. At the 14th, oh, maybe not for long.
She said she was disappointed in the way that she swung the ball last weekend. Really worked on that. It looked beautiful out there yesterday. The 6-iron that she hit into this green was pretty fabulous. So a lot more of those swings coming down the stretch.
Ataya Titigan, this to join them.
This is, I was going to say, this is an old putter. She switched putters last week. Wasn't really happy with the way that she putted. Went back to her old putter here this week.
Put away for a par with Manhattan skyline in the background. Yeah, good up and down there. This is the 3rd shot a moment ago of Hannah Green.
Yeah, coming off that tight lie, 15 paces to the hole. Pretty straightforward shot. Oh, but she didn't clip that one correctly.
Now Nelly's 3rd.
These are the types we see her chip in.
Yes, did she? Far away.
Women's PGA, she won her first major, and you know, that was a wonderful moment for Greenie, but really special moment for me.
For Kupcho, has a chance to join the leaders at 11 under.
She said this club has made a big difference for her this week. When I saw her earlier today, she said putting has been key.
At the 12th, Shiyu Lin to try to join the party. Yes, just enough. Well, last week, 3rd place was 13 shots behind 2nd. Well, we saw the ball of Gabby Ruffles over on the 11th tee. Here is her third shot from there.
I mean, it's on the short grass. She's got some green to work with. And how about this? After that missed putt on 7, she has just looked a little tentative. That was a very tentative stroke there. Potentially not fully committed to the line.
A little bit of wind. Feels like it's hurting just a tad. She went after that one hard.
Stay straight. Stay straight.
Looked like a good swing.
Yeah, great golf shot. Jesus. Handle that. You're fine. We're on the ground.
Impressed Jason. Love it.
I mean, we've got, what, 4 players tied at the top and 3 more at 10 under. Let's see what Hannah does here with her third.
Wow. What a shot. Looks like the wind's picking up a little bit, making this course a little bit tougher.
Yeah, not too far away from here. Here's Hannah for birdie. Okay. So she goes back to 12 under. Nellie's got the short putt for birdie.
I think that's the hardest part, is this tiredness. You know, you just don't get a second to just kind of go away. You have to be on at all times. You have to be performing well at all times. You know, signing autographs. The things that you don't see on TV.
11 again.
As you've seen, tough to get it close here, Kay.
Yeah, with this wind blowing in the direction it is. This is a 6-iron now with a good line. Both Nellie and Hannah getting off to a good start on this back 9 with the birdies at 10. Yeah, that 6-iron she hit was really well struck. It released out to this point, just inside of 30 feet. Downhill, right to left.
Pretty good speed there from Nellie.
Yeah, it wasn't. And Tom, you know, I think about something she said a few weeks ago. You know, sometimes the moment will try and swallow you. I'll just give her all 18, Tom.
Yeah.
Her caddy said she missed a 3-footer on the first for birdie and an 8-footer on the second for birdie. And imagine if she'd made those 2.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of fuel early from Hannah Green, missing that one. She was saying that kind of calmed her down a little bit. Yeah, walks that in.
Hit this sand wedge, her 54 degree, with a low trajectory and get it to trundle up there. Actually hit it a little higher, just a little abbreviated shot, counting on release, and it didn't release like she wanted it to. It came out almost soft. And now today, only 6 behind, and the green slopes away. See if she can get this to check. Gets up over it quickly, reacts. And
She kind of needs to see one go in, Kay.
she does. Hasn't had a lengthy putt really happen for her today. And she had a multitude of them yesterday. It's very hard to do it again, particularly when you've got a much windier day. She played in totally calm conditions when she shot that.
Yeah, she did have the best of the conditions yesterday, but it is a good stat to lead, especially when you're also top 10 in greens and regulation. Yeah. That means you are making a lot of birdies.
Hannah said, I'm just thrilled to be in the same conversation with Nellie Korda right now the way she's playing. Well, she's tied with her here. 13.
This is the third shot for Fudaway. She drove it in the bunker here, so still a long way to go for her third, and that's a really good effort. How about that?
Area Jatanagarn. This to get to 10 under. Well, you wouldn't think she has enough holes left. Birdie, birdie.
Yeah, and so often she's had a chance on Sunday, but hasn't been able to convert. story of the day, I think.
We had a really good look at that one, Tom. It actually looked a little bit long on the backstroke and a little short on the through stroke.
See how close she can hit it with a sand wedge from 92. Oh, this all over it.
Spin back. Yeah, good chance.
She loves these little shots, these little pitch and runs.
Yeah, she's going to love the result. And that should take Nelly to 13 under par.
Wipe the misses out of your brain and just start thinking bottom of the cup from this point forward. It's going to be a fight down the stretch.
That was really good. Short birdie putt here for Nelly to stay tied. Okay, 13 under par is the lead as they head to that short, picturesque 14th hole.
Yeah, and I would say you have a little bit of the opposite now with Yana and Gianna, who have played in LPGA events and have, I mean, Gabby said that she played with Yana a couple years ago in a mini tour event. It might have a little speed to it as well, Kay.
It sure did.
Is it chip-inable?
When we've seen so many players really struggle with this hole today.
And Morgan, it's nice to know that that part of your game is solid down the stretch when the pressure's on.
He's going to be turning pro here coming up later this year, she hopes. Hannah with a solid part. So the separation we're seeing, all of the carnage at the 14th, but the two leaders walk away with the par here. By the way, $3 million purse. Break out of that pack and a tie for fourth could be big. 15.
He's playing tough today, this hole. Second hardest on the golf course. Good drive from Gabby. And the hole today cut in this portion of the green where there is a bit of a backstop.
Kupcho was in good position until hitting her tee shot in the penalty area at the 14th. Now back to 9 under. This was drivable yesterday. We saw
yeah, still battling away. Back to level par for the day.
Definitely don't want to mess with the right side too much here of the green.
Oh, so good. So good.
Going right at it is always a good play.
A little bit of an upslope here, Kay.
Just a little bit, sending this very high, trying to draw it back towards the hole.
Yeah. Looks to be closer than Hannah Green. We'll see that angle.
Yet she's fought back now. She's under par after being a couple over. Kupcho for birdie at 16. Confidence builder for Kupcho, don't you think, Morgan, ultimately?
Yeah, only 5 birdies here today. 3 birdie opportunities in this group.
Got it. So Hannah Green moves to 14 under par, leads by 1 here in the final round of the Mizuho Americas Open. Got it. I think that's been a big difference this year.
Gabby Ruffles currently tied for 3rd, but 4 back, 2nd at the 16th.
I really like this hole when it was moved up yesterday. We saw some fantastic shots in here. I almost feel like that's the way this hole was designed to be played.
Yeah.
Uphill, breaking to her left. Be aggressive with this one.
And it goes in after the chance to win had slipped away.
You can kind of see
Maybe
that in her
coincidence.
reaction.
Yeah. Maybe not. Don't know.
Good look at what the players face with their second shots. into the penultimate hole here. This is Kupcho. Asking for it to sit. Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit too long, but it's going to leave her a birdie try.
And at the moment, Gabby, after a third-place finish last week, is inside the top 60. Were she to finish solo third here?
Her heels are higher than her toes, and it's almost preventing her from taking a good square stance to the hole. Caught that thin.
Oh, that's going to be up and over a couple of knobs here in this 16th green.
Yeah, big opportunity with sand wedge in her hand to get this in tight. Lost control of the direction there a little bit. Probably just did not hit that the way she wanted to.
17.
It's Kupcho for a birdie. Trying to break out of that tie. Didn't like it right away. But I think she will take some confidence into the U.S. Women's Open. We know she's good enough to win a major championship.
Forward from where the LPGA players are playing from. Holding her own and then some. That's a heck of a two-putt from Hannah. And that four-way tie for third.
Oh, we've seen some really good shots in here, but players have not quite been able to convert.
You've got rookie points, Rolex rookie points. You've got CME points that are all important come the end of the season. And, of course, there's some cash on the line as well.
Hannah Green now from the left-hand side of the fairway. 8-iron in hand.
Seen a lot of players go long.
She's taking this right of the flag, pushed it a bit more than she would have liked. It had enough, though, to clear that bunker. Not her best strike. Oh, good. She just clips those chips so nicely, and it's a matter of whether her club is perfectly square at impact or if it's a teeny bit closed or open, or whether she reads the break right.
17.
Hannah Green for the birdie.
Not taking much time over this putt at all.
Looks like a good line. Wow. Great try from Hannah Green. You get the feeling that she's not going anywhere. We talked earlier in the season, and Hannah was saying it's been a strange year. It's been inconsistent, but, you know, when she's on, she's really, really good. Yeah. Another great finish in store on the LPGA Tour.
Gabby trying to finish solo third for a second straight week.
Yeah, she likes to hit a little bit of a draw, aim at that last flag on the grandstand and turn it towards this flag with that wind down and off the right. But that's not turning.
Gabby Ruffles, birdie putt slid past. This is the comebacker for another third place finish. It would be her third of the season. Pretty good start to her rookie campaign, huh?
Oh, there's no question.
And might have a chance of getting this relatively close to the hole with just a pitching wedge. Pushed it a tad.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needed to do with Hannah in trouble here.
Up to that level that the hole's on to have a reasonable chance at par. Wow, that sat down. That sat down so quickly.
She just didn't get it up that swale that you were talking about there, Kay. I mean, still has a chance for par. It was a good-looking shot.
Wow.
Yeah, all in all, a very good effort there. I would say she definitely learned a little bit from Gianna's putt. Didn't maybe give it quite as much pace.
Had a couple of different occasions. This for bogey. But as we really get going in the major championship season,